Odilo TV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, you guys, hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this real because y'all know Odilo keeps it real. Salute, 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 salute to the playback gang. Salute to everybody who comes in the chat. Salute to the old and new subscribers. Appreciate all you guys. Let's get into this one, right? So, I forgot all about this, right? The PBC has partnered with Turkey Al-Sheikh, right? And the PBC fanboys, they're going around, right? Like, I need a PBC fanboy to come in the chat or come on the live, if you want me to drop the link. I need you guys to explain to me, why do you guys worship Al Haymon so much, right? I'm really trying to figure out, why do you guys worship a guy who doesn't stand on business? Why do you guys worship a guy who hides like a coward? Right? I'm trying to understand, why do you guys praise this man so much and all he's doing is taking advantage of black fighters, right? This all he's doing, he's taking advantage of fighters who don't know the business of boxing. Him and Bob Arum, right? This is another reason why him and Bob Arum, why they want to partner up, why they want to team up too. Right? Man, because we all know that Turkey Al-Sheikh, he talks straight to the fighter. Right? He doesn't need the promoter. He doesn't need the advisor. He doesn't need the manager. He doesn't need all that. No, he goes straight to the fighter. And the two old heads, they don't like that either. Right? Because they can't manipulate the situation to benefit them in their platforms. But you guys love this type of stuff. Actually, Tank Davis should be getting paid at least $10 million a fight. Guaranteed. Tank Davis should be getting paid at least $10 million guaranteed a fight. But you guys are going around capping for Al Haymon, and this man is giving him $2 million guaranteed. Right? His guarantees are going backwards. Right? Because he got $5 million for Ryan Garcia. So why in the hell is he getting $2 million for Roach when his profile is higher? Right? Why is he getting $2 million after he didn't sold 1.4 million pay-per-view buys? Why is he getting that? You know why he's getting that? Because Al Haymon is sticking him with no Vaseline, and you guys are loving it. I don't understand you. Now this is what I be saying. Like, they be acting like that they love these fighters, but in reality, you don't care about Tank. Right? You want to glaze Tank. You want to protect Tank record and all this, but you don't really care about his pockets. Right? Because Tank should be getting paid $10 million guaranteed. Right? At least $8 million guaranteed. He should be getting at least in that range of guarantees. And that's just a fact, without no back end money. Without no back end money. Right? Tank shows generate at least from 25 to $30 million every time he comes out. Every time Tank comes out, his shows generates from $25 to $30 million. Every time he just fights any bum. Right? But his guarantees are $2 million, and y'all, oh man, but Tank. No, man. No, y'all should be like, Al, what are you doing? That's your only asset at the PBC. That's your only big name that you have. Tank Davis. He should be getting paid high guarantees, but y'all don't care. Y'all love it. Y'all come on here and y'all glaze this man when his guarantees are going backwards. Name one time that Floyd Mayweather guarantee went backwards. Name one time that, that Canelo guarantee going backwards. Shit, Terrence Crawford guarantees ain't even going backwards. Come on. Shakur guarantees ain't going backwards. Devins ain't going backwards. Ryan's ain't going backwards. Ain't none of these other fighters guarantees going backwards, but Tanks. And y'all happy. Bro, it's crazy. Right? It's crazy. Let's put that up on the screen. Like, His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh announces he is now working with Al Haymon, PBC. Right? The man, he's working with the PBC. But let's see how you guys gonna spin this. Right? Let's see how you are gonna spin this. Oh, no. Right? Just face the facts. Tank Davis doesn't really want to fight no competition. Right? Now, this is why he's talking about retiring. Right? He got the same character as y'all. Right? He doesn't want to take no risk to get the reward. And he's willing to, just sit on the island and just get played out of his money. That's what y'all willing to do too, obvious. Right? Because y'all supporting it. Y'all are supporting a young 30-year-old man getting played out of his money by a shadow. I want y'all to think about that. Y'all supporting a 30-year-old young man who's super ignorant to the business of boxing, right? That's obvious, right? Who's ignorant to to the sport of boxing, to the business of boxing, and y'all supporting him getting played by Al Haymon and just being just so loyal to Al Haymon, when Al Haymon is obviously getting this man, obviously playing him out of money. But this is how y'all do it, though. This is what y'all want. So, hey, man, like, it is what it is, man. Right? It really is what it is. But let's get into this Canelo situation, right? Man, because a lot of people, they think I'm tripping off Canelo. Oh, Canelo, man, he just on. I said Canelo, right? Like, Canelo hasn't fought a legit southpaw in over, right? Salute age. 3RL, salute. Harrell, right? So Canelo Alvarez, now this is why I say Canelo Alvarez, he better be careful, right? Because Canelo Alvarez, he hasn't fought a legit southpaw. It will be going on when he gets in the ring with William Skull. It will be going on, 11 years. 11 years. In 11 years. Right? Come on. 11 years. I want y'all to think about that. Yes, he has fought some guys that was left-hander, right? He has fought some guys that was left-handers, but they fought orthodox, right? Like Danny Jacobs, Miguel Cotto. Yes, he fought those guys. They was natural left-handers, but they fought right-handed. But the last time Canelo got in the ring with a left-hand guy who fought left-handed was Laura. And we seen how that fight played out. Right? And he was what? Cuban. It's just so ironic that he's about to fight another southpaw that's a Cuban, but at a bigger weight. And we don't know nothing about this dude, William Skull. I don't know nothing about this guy. And I'm pretty sure that Canelo don't really know nothing about him. Right, man? He can watch a couple film on him and stuff like that. But, I mean, you know, like William Skull is a big dude. A very big guy. And we know he comes from the school of, you know, the Cuban school of boxing. And they, you know, they develop great boxers. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Now, you seen that video with him on X on Turkey Al Sheik page? I just was looking at Canelo. I'm like, Canelo, you better not go up in there swinging like that. Bro, you look like you're just tired of boxing. Right? Man, did Canelo get this big old bag and he just like, right? Like he just relaxes now, like, oh, okay. Right? Man, because I seen that video of him, you know, like he was hitting the mitts on Turkey on the Sheik, and Turkey, he trying to pump it up. Hey man, man, he looking strong. Like Canelo looking strong. I'm like, Canelo looking slow and lethargic, like man, like he just going through the motions right now. And and I just and I just made a video the other day. Is this the year of the diva getting exposed? Right? Because we just seen what happened to Tank, right? Diva. And we know who Tank look up to. Canelo. Diva. Right? This is why I was trying to tell people the other day, oh man, with Tank, man, he could be racist. Oh man, like oh man, we're talking about that white girl. I said, no, that white girl was a Karen. She thought she was special. She thought she was gonna get some special treatment, and Tank treated her like every other person. Tank don't like nobody. Like you not gonna get no special treatment because you cute and you box. Like what? I don't care about that. Come on, Tank is a diva. It's about him. He's the star of the show. Come on. Man, then the diabolical thing about it is that you still got a picture and then you still mad and you upset and then you still want to put out this. No, that was just clout chasing, man. Karen. He was a Karen, right? Man, you went over there and you messed with that man. You got all up in his mix and you all up in his business. Right, man? Now you interrupting him. Right, like you don't know what he going through. He probably got something in his mind. He thinking about something like this. He don't want to take no damn pictures, but he still took the pictures. And then you want to come out with this, with this. Oh man, he don't like white people. Like what? Come on, man. He don't like white people, but he be praising Ryan ass and praising Canelo, kissing their ass. Like, come on, bro. Man, he chasing around Lomachenko, like begging him to fight him. Please, Loma, fight me. Right? Please fight me, Loma. Please fight me, Loma. Man, you old now. Man, I probably can get you now. Please, Loma, fight me. Come on, man. Now, this man was trying to fight Loma before the Frank Martin fight. Tried to fight him after the fight. Now he's trying to fight Loma this year. Come on, bro. Like, man, now this man is going around chasing Loma, but he can't chase Shakur. Right? He can't chase Keyshawn. He can't chase nobody else. He can't even chase fucking De Los Santos, but he chasing Loma. Right, who supposedly have a back injury. Come on. Come on, bro. Like, if that's not like trying to get a man while he wounded, like, come on, bro. Man, he wounded now, man. He a wounded animal, right? Man, I can pounce on him now. Come on, bro. Yeah, man. Like, boxing is a straight weird place, bro. Yeah, like, man, now you seen how big that dude looked towards Canelo? I'm like, bro, this dude is a fucking cruiserweight. I'm like, this man is a cruiserweight. Bro, this dude is huge. Right? Bro, this dude is bigger than Berlanga. And this dude, come on, bro. Like, man, like, and Canelo couldn't stop Berlanga. Right? He hit Berlanga with over 200 punches. He didn't stop Berlanga. Come on, bro. Like, it's looking kind of shady. Tank just had a dude with a, gotta be careful nowadays. Yeah, that's it. People don't kind of weird stuff, these cameras. Who's chasing Loma? Loma looking good to fight Keyshawn. Tank is chasing Loma. Right? Tank is still trying to fight Loma to this day. Tank tried to fight Loma before the Frank Martin fight. He tried to fight him after the Frank Martin fight. And he's still trying to fight him this year in 2025. So that's 3 different times that Tank Davis has interacted, right? Is trying to interact with Lomachenko. But what? Man, but he can't even give Shakur a fight and a rematch. Like, what? I want to fight in a rematch. Just sign me to a 2-fight deal. Fight in a rematch, bro. Come on, let's get it. Oh, no, man. No, man. Like, we only want a one fight deal. So I don't get a rematch? So I can't get a rematch. Let's say you beat me in a controversial fight. I don't deserve a rematch. Nah, bro. Like, nah, man. And especially I'm coming over there to the PBC and we just seen what happened. And we just seen that you can take a knee and run to your daddy. Come on, bro. There's no damn way. There's no way. Come on, man. It's no way. We just literally seen we just literally seen corruption on the PBC. Everybody is pointing everywhere else, right? Like Tank, he pointing everywhere else. Oh yeah, man. Like, you know, man. If I fight in Saudi Arabia, man, like, they could cheat me. Yeah, shit. If you fight on the PBC, they could cheat you. Right? So that goes everywhere, right? So they can cheat you anywhere, right? Yeah. That's a fact. Don't just point the finger at Saudi Arabia and Turkey. No, point the finger right here. Right? Because we seen what Oscar De La Hoya, what he doing too. Corruption. You see how I can point out all the corruption? All of it. It's all corrupt. No, but the PBC fanboys, they just, hey, man, but look this way. Look this way while we doing something over here, while we doing corruption over here. Look over there. Look over there. We doing corruption over here. Don't look at our corruption over here. You look over there. Nah, bro, like we looking at our backyard first. We gonna clean up our backyard first of corruption. And if y'all not willing to do that, then stop talking about corruption. That's all I'm saying. Stop talking about corruption if you're not going to talk about the corruption at the PBC and it's right in your face. Just because it involves your favorite fighter doesn't mean it's not corrupt. Come on. That's all I'm saying. That's what people like to do nowadays, though, right? Like they like to go and try to clean up somebody else's house and their house is filthy. They house is filthy. Dishes everywhere. Shit everywhere. Right? They go to somebody else's house, though, but they want to point out stuff in their house. Like, yeah, man, you need to clean up in here. Man, you need to do something in here. But your house looking horrible. Come on, bro. It's sad. Yeah, like Loma fighter probably get good numbers, but it'll never do no 1.4 million pay-per-view buys. Tank will never do that again. Never. That was an anomaly. Right? And plus, he don't want to build up, right? Like, he don't want to build up that anticipation, right, by fighting certain fighters and beating certain fighters to get to that. right? He want to be microwave straight up to that. No, bro, like you got the man, like you got that with Ryan Garcia. Yes, you got that with Ryan Garcia. You know why you got that with Ryan Garcia? Because he has a lot of racist ass fans, and that's a fact. A lot of racist fans. That's the most racist people that I had that come through my chat ever talking about Ryan. What? Ever. That's the most, bro, like the most biggest people that, bro, that has ever came through my chat, Ryan Garcia fans. Come on. That's why it blew up like that, Tank, because they didn't like you and they wanted to see you lose, bro. That's why it blew up like that. Now, you won't ever do that again. You won't ever do it again. You know why? Because you ain't willing to take the risk. Well, risk come reward. You ain't willing to take the risk, and your fans don't want you to take the risk. Your fans, they want to keep on getting you penny pinched. They want you to get penny pinched. They want Al Haymon to start paying you backwards, right? You go from $5 million for Ryan Garcia to what? To $2 million, versus Frank, or $3 million versus Frank, to $2 million versus Roach. Damn, nigga, you going backwards. From 5 to 3 to 2. Damn shit. Like, what's his next fight gonna be? $1.5 million guaranteed? Then y'all gonna be happy? Hey man, look, because he making all that money on the back end. No, like half of that money, like 45%, go to the promoter / advisor. And you know who that is? That's Tom Brown. The other 45% go to the cable company, and 10% go to the distributor. Now, where does Tank guarantee money come in at? No, bro, like, come on, man. Come on. Tank better hope that they pay him back end money. Why? Why? Because they don't have to guarantee him nothing. They can say the fight did this. They can say that they had to pay for this. They can say they had to pay for this. Come on, like the same thing that they did to Crawford. They wanted him to go off the net pay or not the gross. Hey, man, but after we pay all our bills, right, then you get paid. What? Bro, it don't work like that. Hey, Earl, check this out, bro. You want to make $25 million on me? Why, man? Look, because you ain't going to make it messing around with this guy over here. You're not going to make it, right? You're not going to make $25 million messing with this dude. Come on, man. Like this dude, he trying to hold all y'all from y'all biggest paydays. He did it to Wilder. $120 million on the table. Talked him out of it. And undisputed on the table. Right? Like something legendary that, that Deontay Wilder could be in the history books. Right? Man, but y'all clapped it up, though, when he talked him out of that. Yeah. Yeah, man. He turned down generational wealth. Yeah. Wilder. Woo, wee. Wilder turned down generational wealth. Yeah. Right, like in a fight that he was highly leveled to, to knock out AJ. Right, it was a complete 50-50 fight. Whoever get to the right hand first. And that was Wilder in his prime when that right hand was just lethal. Right? Talked him out of it. Right, and this is what? This is when DAZN first came through. Salute Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Salute Mr. T. Salute. This is when DAZN first came out. Don't forget that the PBC fanboys that they boycotted against DAZN. The same, bro, like they did the same thing to DAZN. They did the same thing to DAZN that they do in the Turkey. It never fails. They do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. It's insanity. Come on. Man, but why you even messing with that app, man? Like, I don't even buy no app. Come on. Y'all don't remember that? Like, like when DAZN first came out and they was trashing DAZN and they didn't want nobody to go over there and help DAZN because it was all about the PBC, PBC this, PBC that, PBC this. They always been a gang, a cult. PBC this, PBC this. Yeah, man. Like, hey man, but Eddie Hearn, man, he just offered, man. He offered Jermell Charlo like $7 million to come over there. Right? Like Jermell Charlo said, what? You offer me what? Well, like Jermell Charlo didn't even know about it. Jamal Charlo, I think it was Jamal. He didn't even know about it. Hid it from him. Come on. Man, but Al Haymon, he talked to Louis King Kong Ortiz manager and them, right? And got Louis King Kong Ortiz, right, like out of the fight with AJ when he could have been, right? When he could have fought AJ before Andy Ruiz, and he could have been, the 3-belt champion, and that would have made, the fight with him and Deontay Wilder for undisputed. Right? Talked him out of that. That was Louis King Kong Ortiz's biggest payday, $7 million. He still haven't got paid $7 million in his boxing career. That was his highest payday ever offered to him. Still haven't got it. Right? And where's King Kong Ortiz at now? Come on, bro. This man has destroyed many of fighters. But y'all go around and y'all glaze him. I don't understand. A shadow. A straight shadow, a man who don't even stand on business. So this is the type of people that y'all praise, niggas who don't stand on business, people who talk shit behind a screen door. I don't give a damn what color he is. He's showing cowardly behavior. What are you hiding from? What are you hiding from? It's obvious that you got something to hide because you hiding. Right? But everybody, they want to point corruption at everybody else, but at least everybody else is out here to be held fucking accountable. You can see everybody else. You could go up and you could ask them a question. You can go and put a camera in their fucking face and a microphone. You can't do that to that coward. Right? Come on, bro. Hey, man, but why people hate the PBC so much? Why? Because he's a black man and he should be standing on business. Right? Don't y'all want y'all, like black men to be strong, standing on 10 toes? Mean what they say what they mean? Or y'all want cowards that hide? Bro, it's crazy to me. But it just shows y'all character. That's all it is. That's all it is. It shows how you will move in life. You will hide. You won't stand on business. You will throw a rock and hide your hand. Right? That's all it shows to me. Come on. Salute here for boxing. Salute. Everybody going to subscribe to my boy here for boxing. And Bruce Gas and Jazz and more too. And whoever else got a channel. So you smarter than Al Haymon, huh? No, I never said I'm smarter than Al Haymon. No, I'm not smarter than nobody. I'm intelligent. See, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm wise. I got knowledge. I'm not smart, right? Because if you know the true meaning of smart, smart means a sharp pain. I'm not a pain to anybody. Now, Al Haymon, he'd probably be smart. Yes, a sharp pain, right, to his fighters. Former top-ranked fixer has a lawsuit. In a lawsuit that he claims that Top Rank and instructed him to collude with Shelly Finkel and Jay. Come on, bro. This is what I'm saying, bro. Shelly Finkel, who was that? The manager of Deontay Wilder, right? We wanted Deontay Wilder to fight Klitschko. What did he say? No, Deontay Wilder's still a baby. Right? This man got 32 fights. How he baby? Come on, bro. How is he a baby with 32 fights and he a champion? But he's still a baby. We got to let him grow. That was 32 fights. Come on, man. I was there, right? I was there because I was a Deontay Wilder fan since 2010. Right, man, before most of these cult members even became a Deontay Wilder fan. I was a Deontay fan. Wilder fan. Right before the tattoos and all that nonsense that he started doing. That's a Deontay Wilder. Y'all know. Right? That's the one that y'all pumped up to, like to believe that he just was invincible, that he didn't have to work on his boxing skills. Come on. Man, but Mark Breland was telling him that whole time, hey, bro, you need to hit the heavy bag. Hey, bro, you need to jump rope. Hey, bro, you need to run this track. Hey, bro, you need to do this. Hey, bro, you need to work on your slip and counters, bro. You need to do this. You need to do this, do that. Didn't want to do none of it. And y'all was, hey, man, but why you need to do all that, man? Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Same thing y'all saying with Tank. Come on. Same thing y'all said with Earl. Bro, like, it's just, man, like, it's just insanity to me. Like, to steer Wilder away from Joshua, flying towards Tyson Fury fight. Yeah, exactly. And they thought that they was doing something. All right, man, he gonna fight, he gonna fight Tyson Fury, beat Tyson Fury, then he gonna become the A side over AJ. Now, this is what it was all about. It was all about him becoming the A side over AJ. Some dumb shit. Straight idiotic behavior, right? For him becoming the A side so he could dictate terms, so Al Haymon them, so they can pull AJ over there so they can make majority of the money and not the zone, instead of them coming to fucking together and making the fight for us, the boxing fans. And everybody's happy. No, Deontay Wilder, he can't go to the zone. You know why he can't go to the zone? Because Al Haymon don't got no control over what happens in the fight, right? I'm only getting this certain percentage out of the fight. So, no, my fighter can't go over there. And y'all was happy. Clapping it up that he turned down $120 million. That's the right thing to do, Wilder. That's the right thing to do. Like, you did the right thing. Man, and what did I do? I went on that man's Twitter and I said, you better not be no damn idiot, and turned down that money. Better not be no idiot. Bro, I go in on you every day. Yes, I do. But you better not turn down that money. And turned it down. And you seen what happened. Had a draw with Fury. And then I advised him after that. I said, don't go and fight Fury again. Take the draw and run with it. But everybody calling me a fucking hater. And I'm the only one that's giving this man great advice. Y'all was steering him in the wrong direction, all you PBC fanboys. All you cult members. All y'all was steering that man in the wrong direction. And I was the only one. Hey, bro, take that draw and run with it. Tyson Fury is fresh off the couch. He's not even ready to fight you. Take it, run with it, build off of that. Circle back, fight AJ. No, what you wanted to do? No, you wanted to have to go and get it back, rematch. And then what happened? You get beat. Then they come up with Glovegate, right? They come up with all this stuff. You sue for a rematch. He come back for a rematch, beat you again, even worse. And then from that point on, right, career just downward spiral. Come on, man. But the person that they were saying a hater, Odilo TV, the person that they was calling a hater was the only person that was giving him good advice. Well, I probably wasn't the only one, right? The only one that was giving him great advice that I could see on, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube. I was giving that man advice. But no, y'all wanted to glaze him and y'all wanted to just keep him away. Man, Man, because at first it was Eddie Hearn that was the enemy. Remember, it was Eddie Hearn that was the enemy when he first came in. Eddie Hearn is the enemy. Now it's Turkey the enemy. Anything that challenges Al Haymon, the shadow, is the enemy. Right? Like, even if it's trying to benefit us, the boxing fans, no, they don't care about that. You are challenging the shadow Al Haymon. We don't like you, even though you haven't did shit to us, right? You just trying to give us the good fights. But since we are not real boxing fans and we on this PBC gang stuff, we don't like you. Just like Turkey on the Sheep. Why don't they like Turkey on the Sheep? Why? I don't know why. He trying to give us fights that we want to see, right? If you're a true boxing fan, you should just be like, hey, make the fights. And we getting them for $25 pay-per-views. What's the complaint about? Oh man, like the fights, man, like they come on like 2, 3 in the morning, man. Like they come on like 10 in the, man, like they come on like 10 in the morning, man. Okay, now what are you doing on Saturday 10 in the morning? Okay, and if you don't want to look at it then, just record it or do whatever you have to do to it. Just go back and look at it later. Right, but that don't mean that every fight is going to be out there. Come on, bro. Like, I just be looking at these PBC people, bro, like, and it just be really sad. Like PBC pushing a bunch of 35-year-old fighters on us. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Man, but pulling these dudes out the grave, and man, now you feel what I'm saying? And trying to polish them up and put makeup on a pig and trying to sell us. Come on, man. Man, a straight snake oil salesman. That's what Al Haymon is, a snake oil salesman. Come on. That's a fact right there here for boxing. Come on, man. But bringing a grip of old dudes back and trying to manipulate us just because they got a little name. Bro, these dudes been inactive as hell. Right? These dudes been inactive as hell, probably drinking up a storm, not in the gym. Right? It's like, come on, bro. Okay, you talking to Mr. T. Claiming interference in an referee. It's his lawsuit in his words, not mine. Oh, okay. They stories on Twitter. Are you talking? See what Carissa Shields said about Darren Ryan and Osharin. Carissa is black. Oh yeah, man. I just seen Clarissa. I think I seen her on Instagram. I think she's pregnant. Man, now from what I seen, I was like, yes, it's something in that stomach. I'm like, Papoose probably popped her up, man. And I wouldn't be surprised if Clarissa take a little break away from boxing a couple years, get her baby and all that, man, because she deserve it. You know what I'm saying? For real. A family, like Wild Attack Boxing, we need to lift it up. Yeah, see, that's what I be saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Office came. Okay, you talking to her. Savian Connor, salute. Cedric Thomas, salute. Yeah, yep. Well, no, but Earl, he did good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he did good until he took the fight against management advice. But at the same time, man, he wasn't gonna make that type of money. I'm trying to figure out who is he gonna get that type of money with just fighting with one fight. Right, because Canelo didn't want to fight him at that time. They probably was going to eventually set up that Canelo fight, right? But I didn't think that Canelo wanted to fight him, right? Man, because Al Haymon was trying to put him in a ring with Keith Thurman. And Keith Thurman had a good chance to beat Earl. Let's not, act like that he don't. And that's why I said Al Haymon was trying to set up Earl, man. But Al liked Keith Thurman more than he liked Earl. I've been saying that for years. Years, man. I've been saying that for years. Al Haymon likes Keith Thurman more than he likes Earl Spence Jr. Right? Because Keith is the ultimate yes man. Earl not. Oh, yeah, man. He had to bow down and kiss the ring too. Right? Let's put it back up there. Let me take down this comment with that comment at. His Excellency Turkey Al-Sheikh announces he's now working with Al Haymon, the PBC. Right? So what is all this tribalistic stuff? Like, you know, man, if you want to see boxing, it shouldn't be no, oh man, like the PBC. It's like, no, bro, like go and give us the fights. Y'all will rather pay $89 for a pay-per-view than 25. I'm just trying to just figure this out. Or is it y'all don't even be paying for the pay-per-views anyway, so it don't even matter. Right? Because y'all be stealing it. Y'all like to point fingers at other people. That's what I be saying that, bro. Man, a bunch of hypocrites. Like, I mean, like for real, like salute Joseph. Yeah, exactly, man. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's why, like, man, now she giving Tank Davis some good advice. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, she see the Tank Davis, man, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I see the Tank Davis fans, right? They trying to come after her for that. Hey, man, now you can't judge nobody mental. You can't do this. You can't do that. It's like, no, bro. She know. Right? She probably had to go through therapy. Right? Man, now she know, like, once you got one foot out the door, you not interested in boxing no more. Right? You got all this money. You can do something else. Right? Like, you tired of taking punches to the face. This is what Tank fans got to realize. Like, Tank is probably tired of taking punches to the face. And he probably realized I could do something else with my life. This is why he talking about going back to school. And he talking about, bro, I want to better myself. Right? Not better myself for boxing. No, I just want to be a better person. Right? I want to be more educated. I want to be more, right? Business oriented. I mean, like, come on, man. Like, he got a lot of stuff he probably want to do too. But y'all, man, like, y'all think it's a game though. Oh man, but Tank, man, he gonna do this, he gonna go and fix that, he gonna go and do this, it's like, all right, man, it's not that easy. And you can't play boxing, and y'all want this man to play boxing. Yeah. Dog. But man, now he would have fought. He would have fought Earl, but you feel what I'm saying? Like he wouldn't have got you, man. But Earl probably would have made what? Probably like 20, $30 million. Yeah, man. That's so Earl. Yeah, that would have probably been like the only fight that he would have got that much of right against. But shit, I don't know. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I think that Earl versus Virgil fight would be big. Like, you feel what I'm saying? In Texas, I think that fight would be big. Like, I think they need to try to make that fight. Me, I think that fight would be big in Texas. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Man, but Earl come back, get a win, right? He get back into things. Man, then he can take on Virgil. Man, because Turkey Al-Sheikh, he want Crawford to take on Virgil. But I think it'll be a bigger fight with Earl and Virgil. Just me. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that they can sell out Dallas Stadium. Even though it went left. Yep. Was forced to look back. In fact, Joe. Yeah, man. He had to lean back. Lean back. Yeah, man. Like, hey, bro. Like, check this out, bro. Like, these people got money to burn, right? These people are losing $10 million on, on shows, and they not even sweating it. Like, it's not even nothing to them. Right? Because they have a whole budget for this. And it's like, okay, like they already got the losses in there. They already got the losses in there. Right, man. And we probably gonna lose this amount of money, right, man. And then, then eventually it's gonna start, picking up. Then we gonna start making all that money that we lost back. Oh man, no. But my opinion that Al Haymon plan was to go, just to keep going around borrowing money from different people, to owe this person. Okay, I'm gonna take this money from this person, right? I'm gonna build up this thing, then I'm gonna get in contact with these other people, get some money from them so I can pay back these people. And it's like, bro, and just keep on going on and on and on and on and on. Oh man, but Al Haymon, man, he's a great businessman. And it's like, but he has went through like 8 to 12 platforms. Right? Stars, Bounce, NBC. Like, what are we talking about? He's a good businessman, but it's not adding up, right? Because if he was just such this great businessman, he will be still doing business on one of these platforms, right? That's just my man. Like, so it's not adding up to me. It's like, hey, man, no, he just such a great, hey, man, but Al Haymon, no, man, he just be doing it. All right, like, yeah, like, he can always pull a rabbit out of the hat, but how long is it going to last? Right? Because we have seen this book before, right? He get on a platform, he stays on there for a little while, then that platform get tired of him and they kick him off. Right? And they stop doing business with him. So why is that if he's such a great businessman? Right? Like, people got to make this stuff make sense, man. Yeah, man. Well, Spurs, he need a tune up for sure. Spence needs a tune up for sure, man. I want to see Spence back in the ring, man. Oh no, nah, man. Like, if he go in there with Virgil right now, man, like, he'll get stopped. I think he'll get stopped by Virgil right now. But I think that they styles are similar though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got similar styles. So it's gonna be a man, like, if they fight, it will be a brawl, right? It will be a brawl. It will be a brawl, right? Because nobody is gonna move. They're gonna stay in the middle of the ring and jab, jab, hook, body shot, body shot, body shot, uppercut, hook, hook, jab, jab, body shot, body, right? It's gonna be like a slugfest in the middle of the ring, man, because they fight similar. That's what a lot of people don't, like, don't realize about, like Virgil and Earl fight similar, Mexican style. Oh no, nah, man, no. But me and Al, like, no, like, we don't got no beef. But I just don't like being lied to. Right, man. Man, because when Al Haymon, when he first came out, yeah, man, we gonna, man, we bringing back boxing to free TV. Hey, man, you're gonna get this for free. You're gonna get all this for free. Man, had us pumped up, super pumped up. Right, like, what happened a year later? Man, he charging us $80, $100 for fucking pay-per-views, and he putting on 5 or 6 a year. Like, what, bro? You just lied, homie. You just lied. You went from 6 or 7 months of free boxing, right? Probably 10 months at the most of free boxing. Then that next year, you boost it up to 3 to 5 pay-per-views at $80 to $100. Just stop, bro. Like, you trying to rob us. Right? For fights that we don't even want to see on pay-per-view. Come on, like for fights that should be on free, free stuff. All of a sudden they pay-per-view. And this is how Earl started building himself. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And that's what happened. That's what happened. And plus, I don't, like I really don't have, like I just don't like a person who just don't stand on business. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and then people that go around praising a person who's hiding like a coward. How you gonna praise somebody that's hiding? Right now, this supposed to be your leader, right? Like, you praising this man. He's supposed to be your leader, but your leader ain't on the battlefield with you. And you praising that leader, hiding behind a curtain. I just don't get it, bro. Like, I just was raised different. Hey, man, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't, just cap for a person that just hide all the time. Like, like he hiding. Like, bro, like, even the 93-year-old, like, salute to Jessica, Queen of Jessica. I'm sorry. I apologize, Queen. Salute, Queen of Jessica. Right? I just, man, and then it become, then they always want to, like they want to use, hey man, look, because he black. So like, what do that mean? Like Al Haymon, he getting his money from white people. Like, what are y'all talking about? Oh man, look, because he black, man. Look, hey man, like they going in on the black promoter and the black advisor, and they doing this and they doing that. No, I'm going in because he hiding. Even a 93-year-old Bob Arum is standing on business. Come out here, lie. He'll come out here, lie, cap, do whatever the hell he need to do. Bob Arum, he will even stand on business. 93. Come on. Capping ass Eddie Hearn, he stands on business. Right? The weird one in Oscar De La Hoya, he even stands on business. Man, the sometimes tap dancing Floyd Mayweather stands on business. Everybody, but Turkey on the Sheet, he out here, standing on business. Everybody standing on business. Everybody can be held accountable. Everybody can get a damn camera put in their face. And the PBC fanboys call all of them corrupt. Right? And I agree. All of them are probably corrupt. Yes, I agree. But the guy that's hiding, the guy who you got to call, man, that you got to call the bat phone, right? Man, and then somebody else got to pick up and then direct you to this man. Right? So you got to call somebody to have them call Al Haymon. Like, but that's not corrupt. That's all I be saying, bro. Yes, we can call them all corrupt. Yes, they all are corrupt. But don't try to exclude no Al Haymon and he doing the most corrupt shit in it. He hiding. Right? Like, y'all like to point out Daniel Canahan. What is Daniel Canahan doing right now? Huh? Hiding, right? Isn't he hiding? Yes. So what is Al doing? Hiding, right? So if you could call Daniel Canahan corrupt, why can't you call Al Haymon corrupt? Because they're doing the same thing. Hiding from what? I don't know. Man, because it's Daniel Canahan. Is he hiding from people trying to eliminate him? Man, because they tried to come to one of his press conferences, right, and tried to eliminate that man at one of his fights, press conferences. So is he hiding from that, or is he hiding from, from the stuff that his family has done? We don't know. I don't know for sure. Come on. But I know that Al Haymon been hiding for 10 years, way before Daniel Canahan even got brought up. So a man hiding for a decade, is nothing suspicious about that to you guys? That's all I'm saying. It's nothing suspicious about a man hiding for a decade, 10 years, and you haven't seen a picture of him. You haven't heard his voice. Nothing. That's not suspicious. Come on, bro. Of course it is. But y'all don't want to admit that. Come on, man. But hiding in Saudi. Right? Come on, man. Like, this dude can be in Bali, chilling on out, just milking these fighters. Come on, man. He can't get extradited. Can't nothing happen to him. Right? He committing tax fraud, committing all type of stuff like that. But y'all don't care. Man, because y'all want to point it, because y'all want to look way to Saudi Arabia for corruption. Hey, man, but Turkey, man, he told his fighter he was down 2 points. Well, Floyd Mayweather told shit, tank that too. Right? And he pounded on the mat, which is illegal. But I guess, right? Since it's Floyd, he can get away with it, right? And since it's the PBC, we just gonna overlook that corruption. Man, now we just seen Grandpa, like Grandpa was supposed to be the champion, but what happened? Man, as soon as Rolly Romero, he got off one punch, and and Grandpa looked like he was hurt. Stop the fight, Rolly, you won. You won, Rolly. Corruption right in your face. But you want to look to Saudi Arabia. Come on, man. But Oscar De La Hoya, he putting damn William Zepeda, who's an interim champion. He is greasing the pockets of the WBA so they can put him as number one in the WBA so he can duck Shakur. And then when he ducks Shakur, it's going to be Shakur's fault. This is the diabolical work. You ain't going to hold, hey, no, you ain't going to say nothing about the corruption, of Oscar De La Hoya. No, it's Shakur's fault. Right? Just like the Schofield fight. Man, now this man then, bro, like he act like he was dying. Act like he was dying. As soon as Shakur got another fight set up with Padley, all of a sudden he on Twitter talking mess. But it's Shakur's fault. Right? Man, but you don't look at the corruption of Golden Boy. Like Golden Boy, bro, like they got in his ear and they was like, hey, bro, like you needed to, right, man, because Oscar didn't want this man to fight him anyway. So it's reasonable, to believe that Oscar De La Hoya, right, man, that he finally convinced Schofield to get up out of there. Right? Fake an injury like I faked the injury, Schofield. Don't you remember when I had to get out of that fight with that fighter? Yeah, man. And don't you remember when I was in the hospital? Yeah, bro. Like you do exactly what I did, Schofield. That will get you out of the fight. Man, because people, they forget that Oscar basically did the same damn thing. Right, man. When he had that fight with that, I forgot that guy. Right? Man. But next thing you know, you see Oscar in the hospital. Right? So it's reasonable to believe that he told Schofield to do that same thing to get up out of that fight with Shakur. Come on. But it's Shakur's fault. No, you ain't gonna hold Oscar De La Hoya like, hey, bro, like you corrupt over here, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, you doing a lot of corrupt shit. Like, no, you're gonna hold, like you're gonna hold Shakur accountable. You know why you're gonna hold Shakur accountable? Because he's messing with Turkey. And that's what it's all about. Salute Blue Hustle, man. Salute. M. Kramer, salute. Floyd been told us, the public, that him and Al was robbing without mask and gun. Can't take back. Come on. Come on, man. But anytime you come out to the public and you got on the ski mask and you know that you are robbing the public with a fighter that's 0-0, that's what y'all praise that though. Right? With a fighter that is 0-0, who has never had a boxing match, who can barely box like a mug. I mean, come on, bro. And then y'all praised it. Right? Like, y'all not gonna say, damn, Al, you just robbed the public. Right? That was a high-level sparring match. That wasn't even really a high-level sparring match, right? Because Floyd Mayweather just carried this man for 10 rounds. Like, right? So you just robbed us. You just made hundreds of millions of dollars by robbing the public. And that's not corruption to y'all. That was perfectly fine. I get it. And it was hiding from the government. Yeah, man. But Daniel, man, like from what I was reading, bro, like on the Daniel Cunningham situation, I said, bro, like, man, like they tried to take that man out. I said, damn, bro, they came to a press conference and tried to take that man out. I said, damn, they really wanted that guy. Man, but why when I'm telling the truth is negative? See that that's what I be saying. See, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, the truth be hurting people so much, right? That they say it's hate and they say it's negative. It's like, no, it's the truth. And you need to handle the truth, right? Accountability will make you grow as a person. Accountability will make you grow as a person. How do I know? Because I had to take accountability for for the stuff I have done too. Accountability will make you grow. Blaming other people for the stuff that's going on, no, that's not going to make you grow. Come on. Realize what you did wrong in the situation, take accountability for it. Simple as that. Right, man? Bro. Man, but all I'm just talking about, man, like, like the cult members, like they like to point everywhere else. But just remember, I always say when you point one finger, it's three fingers pointing back at you. So you can point corruption everywhere else. You can hate Turkey al-Sheikh for no absolute reason at all, right? And the reason that you hate him is because he's exposing your favorite fighter, right? Because your favorite fighter is looking, suspect out here now. Right? Because everybody else is over there messing with the man. You know why? Because they're not scared to fight each other. That's why they over there. Right? Because they're not scared to fight each other. They're not scared to mix it up. Man, but you sitting on your, you sitting on your, you sitting on your chrome heart bean bag, mad, looking at the internet. Like, man, they all D-eaters. Like, why? Like, why, bro? Like, what is that for? See, now that's being a hater. Oh man, like they all D eaters. I ain't better because you wasn't invited. Oh, you probably would have been invited if you would have, tried to talk tough to a man who offering you $20 million. Right? 10 times what you just got paid in your guarantee versus Lamont Roach. 10 times more. Not 5 times, right? That's even 4 times more than what you got paid versus Ryan Garcia guaranteed. Right? And that's your highest guarantee. Ryan Garcia. And that was 4 times higher than that. But you mad at this man. And man, and then your fans, man, and then they just pick up your attitude and now they mad at him. For what reason? Same reason that y'all was mad at Eddie Hearn, right? Because Eddie, he wanted these guys to fight each other, and y'all didn't want them to fight each other. So y'all, y'all use this side of the street stuff. But all that is coming to an end because Turkey, he's working with, with the PBC. And eventually, this is why Tank is talking about retiring. Right? Because he see them walls closing on in, and he like, yep. Eventually, I'm going to have to fight one of these guys. So let me get on up out of here. Right? I got enough money. I'm tired of taking punches to the face. My fans, they going to glaze me whatever I do anyway. Right? Man, I'm a Hall of Famer. Oh, man, it's Friday. So what does that mean? Like, because it's Friday, Mr. Kramer. Yes, like Friday for the truth. The truth comes out on Friday. I know a lot of people, they don't like me just talking like this. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, it is what it is, you guys. Like, it is what it is, man. Man. But back to that Canelo situation. Like, Canelo, he better be careful. Right? He better be careful because he haven't fought a southpaw in over 11 years. Right? Pure southpaw. He haven't fought one in over 11 years. Let's look at his box rate. Man, the last pure southpaw that he fought was this guy right here. Laura. Right here. Laura. And that was what? 2014. 7/12, 2014. Almost, right? 11 years ago. Kirkland won the southpaw. Miguel Cotto won the southpaw. He didn't fight southpaw. Amir Khan, Liam, Jose. I mean, we know that Rocky Fielding, Daniel Jacobs. Come on. Like, Michi Bibble, Caleb Plant, Ryder. None of these guys were southpaws, except for William Skull. So I'm just saying, like, you feel what I'm saying? Man, that Canelo better be careful. Right? Because he's fighting a big guy. Man, and everybody, right? Like, they just looking, oh, man, he don't got a lot of knockouts. He don't got to. So what? You don't, bro, like, you don't have to have a lot of knockouts to beat somebody. Right? So we going to see how this goes. Yeah, you can go to another page and you can talk about those over there, brother. Like, I got my subject this morning. See, that's what I be saying. See, like, y'all try to come to my page and try to dictate what I could talk about. No, bro, I'm talking about the PBC code. Man, now you probably be a code member or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the code. Right? Man, but maybe you can answer the question. Why do y'all like, but why do the code like Al Haymon so much and he doesn't stand on business? Why? I just need that question answered. Why do people glaze for a shadow so much? Right? Come on, man. Like, let's talk about other boxing. Bro, I won't talk about the other boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it got Boots and them coming up. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that fight and all that. And standing honest now. Yeah, man. But I'm talking about what I'm talking about this morning, bro. And that's it. That's all. But Canelo, though, he better be, like, Canelo better be careful. Right? He haven't fought a southpaw in a long time. Right, man? He looking slow as hell. Right? He looking slow as hell. Bro, and it ain't even funny. It was like, Canelo, what's going on with Canelo? Like, this man look slow as hell. And we know he dealing with a guy who can, who punches, he pretty quick. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So if Canelo starts off slow, man, but William Skull, he can get a little lead going. Right? Man, at least probably like the first 2-3 rounds. That's if Canelo don't catch him with something, early. So we gonna see how this play on out though, man. Like, like Canelo, bro, he better be careful. He better mind how he, like how he looks at William Skull. I hope he just ain't overlooking him, right? And he just so happy about all his money that he getting, right? And man, because he can be just like, just like Tank Davis, right? Because we seen what happened to Tank. Tank, he was overlooking Roach. That's obvious. He probably was overlooking Roach, right? Because he was thinking about that Netflix deal with him and Jake Paul, right? He about to make all this money with Jake Paul, so now he overlooking it. And what happened? Man, he get beat up. Right? He get beat up, take a knee, run to his daddy, and now everybody they trying to overlook that like it just didn't happen a couple weeks ago. Nah, bro, we not overlooking that. Y'all still talking about something that happened before the Tank Davis fight, right? Y'all still talking about turkey on the sheet corruption before the Tank Davis fight, but y'all want us to forget about the corruption that happened in the Tank Davis fight after. No, bro, it don't work like that. No, man. Come on, man. Corruption is corruption. Point it out wherever it's at. That's all I'm saying. Don't be selective with this selective ass outrage. Right? And if you a boxing fan, man, now you should be happy that Turkey is around for right now. It's not gonna last forever. Doesn't nothing last for damn ever. Right? So we should be happy while it's lasting. Man, now we getting the fights that we want to see. Well, at least some of the fights that we want to see, because we ain't getting Tank versus Shakur or these other fights on the PBC that we want to see. But we getting some of the fights that we want to see on these other, promotional companies. So just be happy. If you're a boxing fan, you should be happy about that. No, but what you want to do again, you want to isolate another platform, right? You trying to isolate Turkey out. Hey man, like he don't need to be over here, man. He don't need to be. But it's too late. He already over there. Now let's see how y'all spend this. He already working with the PBC. It's already official, right? And the reason that Bob Arum and and that Al Haymon, that they really trying to team up again, right, is so they can play the fighters out, right? Man, so they can do what they've been doing, getting majority of the fighters' money. But y'all love it. Right? And y'all say y'all love, hey man, but Tank my favorite fighter. So why y'all are advocating for a man who is playing Tank out of money? Oh man, but how he playing Tank out of money? Because Tank guarantees are going backwards. His guarantees are going backwards, not forward. They're going backwards. But y'all love it. Man, he gonna get all this back end money. Yeah, probably 6 months to a year later, if he get it. Right? Because he can just run through that first little money that he get, and now he starts borrowing money from Al Haymon. And you know, and do any of these guys got accountants that can keep track of their money with Al Haymon? I'm pretty sure they don't. Right? So after a couple months, you a young black guy, you really don't know nothing about finances and something like that. He could tell you anything. Right? Like, and you ain't counted up your money, right? You don't know what's going on. You just gonna agree. Yeah, man, he's a good guy. He ain't gonna play me out of money. Yeah, man, he good. Yeah, whole time robbing you blind. Man, peace, brother. Like, this is boxing. This is what boxing is. Like, you go to these other channels and you listen about corruption and you listen about these fake federal cases being brought up and all this stuff. No, this is boxing. I'm telling you, boxing. Al Haymon is playing these fighters out of money and y'all happy. Man, but how is that not boxing? You don't even sound right, Mr. Kramer. Oh, no, but M. Kramer, you don't even sound right. This is not boxing. I'm out. How am I not talking boxing and I'm talking about a corruption of a promotional company? And that's not boxing. But you can go everywhere else and they talk about corruption of promotional companies, and that's boxing. Diabolical work. Right? You see how the truth hurts people? You see how the truth hurts people. The truth really hurts people's feelings, man. They hate that they know that they really capping for a shadow, right? They don't know what this man look like. They don't know what this man sound like. They know he corrupt as hell because he hiding. Right? But all in all, we still gonna cap for him, right? Because he's black. They own some type of little, weird tribal stuff with that. Like Al Haymon cares about that. You care about it, but he don't give a damn about it. He care about, blue faces and, and green dollar bills and, and them peach 50s. And, yeah, man, he care about that. But yeah, you guys, so, hey, I know, like, people, they don't love to hear this, bro. Like, Odie Loke, you just so negative against Al Haymon. You just so negative. You just so this. You just so that. No, you guys are a cult, and y'all don't want to hold that man accountable. And somebody has to. Why is he here, Odie, always talking about these topics? Hey, I don't know why he here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, he probably came here either because I got Canelo in the title or because I got, the PBC in the title. That's the only reason that they be showing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, because if I had Tank in the title, then it'd have, it'd have a certain Tank fans here. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know how it go. Man, but since I got Canelo in the title and I'm telling Canelo to be careful and I'm pointing out facts, this man haven't fought a southpaw in fucking 11 years, right? Gonna be almost 11 years. And it's like, bro, like, you need to be careful. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And then from the last video I seen on Turkey Al Sheik page, bro, he looking slow as hell. Like, he just going through the motions. It's like, okay, like, you, all right. This can be the season of the diva getting exposed. Right? This can be the season of the diva getting exposed. We just seen one diva get exposed, right? And that's what they don't like to hear that either. That Tank is a diva and that Tank, he's just a diva. Yeah, he's a diva. And Canelo's a diva. Yes. Two divas. So he better be careful. That's all I'm saying. Man, like, I always talk about, like the corruption and this and this and this. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And the fake love that these PBC fans be showing. Fake outrage. It just be fake outrage, bro. Fake, straight fake uproar for nothing. Come on. Just like, but just like with the Earl Spence Jr., you feel what I'm saying, in the Terrence Crawford situation. Bro, like, I seen people who was on Terrence Crawford's side. Hey, man, but Terrence Crawford, man, he wrong for, like, stop. That's how he feel. That's his opinion. Man, but Earl Spence Jr. was trashing that man for years, bro. His fans was trashing him for years, and they still trashing him. If he feel like that Earl isn't a Hall of Famer, that's his opinion. He could be totally wrong. That's just his opinion. Oh, man, he trashing his own resume. He said he was a Hall of Famer before Earl. His hand was already casted before Earl. He was already a Hall of Famer before Earl. He was already at the Hall of Fame meeting with Floyd Mayweather, Zab Judah, and all these guys, and and Andre Ward before Earl. He had already did this stuff before he fought Earl. Now it's just such a stop with the fake outrage. Stop. We know y'all want Earl to come back. I want to see Earl back too. But just stop with the fake outrage. Come on, man. He discrediting his own wins. He doing this. But the man had already got his hand casted. He was already taking pictures with Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward, Zab Judah, and the rest of the legends in boxing at the Hall of Fame Awards before he fought Earl. Like, what are we talking about? I don't get it. Right? He did all that before Earl. But as soon as he say, hey, man, but Earl, man, like, I don't think he a Hall of Famer. Hey, man, are you discrediting your own resume? What? I was already a Hall of Famer. You probably don't agree with my resume, right? And how could you say who can beat who? They all didn't fight each other. That's what I be saying about the PBC fanboys, right? Hey, man, he didn't fight this guy. He didn't fight this guy. Hey, man, but who did this? Hey, man. They all didn't fight each other, right? Because if we remember that fight with Lamont Peterson and Felix Diaz beat Lamont Peterson. But who did they give it to? Lamont Peterson. If you go back and look at the fight, Felix Diaz beat Lamont Peterson. But they gave it to Lamont Peterson. Right? And they got several fights like that. Like Danny Garcia, he ducked Victor Postal. But people don't want to, bring that up. He ducked Victor Postal. Victor Postal was his mandatory. He got his ass out of the division. So he wouldn't fight Victor Postal, right? Because Victor Postal had just beat up Matisse too. And he didn't want to fight Victor Postal. He left the whole damn division. But nobody wants to talk about this. Right? So how do we know how Danny would have done against Victor Postal? Victor Postal probably would have beat Danny. Do we know? We don't know because they never fought. Right? But how do we know how Mean Machine would do against, a Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Earl Spence? How do we know how we do? We don't know because they never fought. Y'all just be going off these assumptions that these fighters are better than this fighter because they got a name. That don't mean nothing. We just seen what happened with Tink and Roach. Tank have the big name. Tank is the A side. Tank is the man. Roach didn't have no name. People barely knew him. What happened? Tank got beat up by the no-name guy who is pillow-fisted. You know how we got to figure that out? Because they fought. Y'all be going off of all these damn hypotheticals. Hey, man, now this guy, hey, man, now he can beat him. Man, oh, man, no, he can beat him. Man. How you know he can beat him? Put him in the ring. Let's see. You know why? Because styles make fights. Right? Come on. This fighter can say he can beat up a million people, but until you put him in the ring with this person, how do you know? You don't know. Right? And that's what the PBC fanboys see. That's what y'all, I mean, like, y'all love to go off that type of shit. Oh, man, but Sean Porter, man, he would have ran through this guy. He would have ran through this guy, man. But Danny Garcia, man, he would have did this. Oh, man, but Keith Thurman, man. Oh, man, like Ndongo. Man, who was Ndongo? Oh, man, who was that guy? Oh, man, but Keith, but Danny and all these guys would have beat him. How do we know? How do we know? Have they fought? No. So you just making up shit, right? Exactly. That's all I'm saying with these situations, bro. Right? You can criticize Terrence Crawford's record, all that stuff. You can do whatever you want to do. But how do we know that Jeff Horn wouldn't have put up a good fight against Earl Spence Jr. and Keith Thurman and all these other guys? How do we know? We don't know because they never fought. You can say that you can say that Jeff Horn, he was fooled for Earl. You can say that Jeff Horn, he was fooled for Keith. And yes, we can say a lot of things. But if they never fought, how do you know? You don't know. You just talking. Right? You going off a name. And just because his name is more popular than the other guy's name, he can beat him. That's what y'all do. Hey, man, his name more popular, man. He can beat him. Huh? Man, but Keith Thurman, man, he more popular than Mean Machine, man. He can beat Mean Machine, man. Right? Danny Garcia, man, he more popular, man, than Mean Machine, man. He can beat Mean Machine. You don't know none of this stuff. Come on. Man, and then we see Danny versus Jose Benavidez at 154. Then what happened? That man was running for his life. Right? Didn't even do half of what Terrence Crawford did to Jose Benavidez. Come on. Looked like he was hitting him with some pillows. Come on, man. That didn't hurt Benavidez once. Like, man, and then we seen Danny go up to 160 and get stopped. Said no mas against a 40-year-old Laura, a 41-year-old. Well, shit. Man, now we all know that Laura, he older than that. Right? We know that Laura about 45. Man, because the Cubans, they be lying about their age when they come over here. Right? So that man about 42 to 45 years old putting hands on Danny Garcia. Man, but Danny just was so great, though. So great. Come on, man. Come on. Like, that's all the stuff I just be talking about. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, but we gonna see how this play on out, you guys, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate you guys, with tuning on in. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But just remember that the PBC fanboys, Yeah, man. Like, you know that man 45. Come on, Blue Hustle. That man is 45. Now look at, bro. Now look at Rigging Down. They say the Rigging Down is 40. Come on, man. 48, 50. Easy. They say the King Kong Ortiz, what, he like 42. Knock it off. 55. 50 to 55 years old. Easy. Come on, man. Old men beating up Danny. Come on, bro. Like, stop, man. Like, we don't know how these fights will play out unless they fight each other. You can say that this fighter is better than it. Hey, man, but how do Terrence Crawford resume is? Hey, man, he only fought this guy. He only fought that guy. He only fought this guy. Well, Gamboa in his prime would have knocked Tank ass out. Facts. Gamboa in his prime would have knocked Tank out. Facts. Gamboa would have knocked Tank ass out in his prime. Right? Tank probably would have had trouble with, with Hank Lundy. All these guys. Come on. Man, but probably Delorme in his prime. Come on, man. And then y'all see him fight Gamboa 5-6 years later. Then he go 12 rounds with Gamboa. Now he's just the ultimate. Like, stop. Oh my God, man. Like, boxing is crazy, bro. Boxing is crazy. But yeah, though, you guys, man. Like, that man is 45 years old, Blue Hustle. Man, no, that man 45, like Ringing the Out is damn near 50, right? And King Kong Ortiz is over 50. Come on. Man, look, and there's no telling how old this dude William Skull is. Right? They say that William Skull is how old? Now, how old is William Skull supposed to be? Like 30-something? Knock it off. Damn near 40. Come on, man. Damn near 40, bro. About to get in the ring. Right, got experience, man. And Canelo might be in trouble, man. Right, he might be in trouble, man. So we're going to see how this play on out, you guys. I appreciate you guys for tapping in for an hour and 35 minutes. Salute. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell icon so y'all can be notified. Until next time, you guys have a blessed Friday. Stay safe. Peace.